I challenged the guys. They wanted to bring an adjustable driver out, but I knew that if you had that mass in the location for the adjustability, you couldn't get the center of gravity of the golf club where it was. Plus, if you had a large hosel on the club to be able to do it, the optics wouldn't set up, which also means that the shaft is farther back in the head than you'd want to have it. There's just lots of difficulties in it. And so I challenged them, you've got to make the driver better. Well, they came to me and said, here's the driver we want to bring out. It had a much smaller hosel and the clean optics, but the center of gravity, they hadn't succeeded to getting where the I-20 or the G-20 was. And I said, told them, you need to go back to the drawing board and get that down where it is. It's a real challenge, but I made him some comments on how to do it. In other words, drop the hosel height, pull some extra weight out of here and there on that hosel. And they came back to me and with a few other ideas too, but they succeeded in getting the center of gravity right in between the I-20 and the G-20. So we got the performance of those along with the adjustable hosel. We've got the adjustability that a player needs to fit his game. If he gets properly fit for the driver in the first place, then uses the hosel for the fine tuning that he needs it for, or even tuning it for wind conditions or playing conditions, he can do that. And it's a useful adjustment, not something that trying to cover a very broad range. And the thing is, the driver came out extremely hot, and just because of the fact that the center of gravity is where it should be, we've even worked more on the club face of the answer driver so that we get the maximum performance out of it, and it flat goes.